We're now joined by the head coach of the victorious Greensburg Central Catholic Centurions, Coach Christian Hyland. Coach, first off, your team's going to the WPIAL Championship. How does that sound?
It sounds good. It sounds like it belongs. It's been a little while since we've been there, but it's good to get back.
I know that you've had a very busy day, a new father. Congratulations on that. We'll get into that in a little bit. But I want to ask, with just all that was going on this year, your team just rolling through everybody, it seemed like, how did you keep your team focused and engaged with really you guys just beating up on everybody all the way up to this point?
Yeah, well, it's our leadership. It starts with Franco and Tyree, who've probably played the most minutes out of anyone on our team. But, it's our seniors, Camden Petrunak, Anthony Semelka, are all solid guys, that bring a great energy to practice every day, bring great energy when they're on the floor. And then our juniors, our experience, probably one of the most experienced group of juniors that you could have probably in the WPIAL. That day after day, and when you have leaders like our seniors, it's hard. There's no days off at our practices when those seniors are there.
Well, we always talk about Tyree Turner, we always talk about Franco Alvarez, but guys like Liam Gallagher, Sean Walker, just to name a few, continue to be really, really impactful players for you. How much have they been a part of this success and getting you guys to this championship game?
Just as much as everyone else. So everyone's role is a little bit different. Tyree's is to score, and be a leader on the court, handle the ball, but that's his role. Liam Gallagher's role is to be one of our primary defenders and to stretch the floor, and if he has an opportunity to drive to the hole, that's his role. And our guys have really bought into that and have accepted their roles, and I think that's what makes us so good.
Well, my congratulations to Christian. First on being a new dad. Congratulations to you, Kelly, your parents, Kelly's parents. I'm sure everybody's excited and impressed that you made it here. We had
Don't ask how I got here so fast, but
we had a lot of good memories from this gym for us together. I know. But one thing that didn't surprise me at all is how well prepared you were for this game. I mean, you were always, come in well prepared. But what, was a change, for people that maybe didn't follow you throughout the playoffs. You guys were playing man-to-man, transition, getting up to down the floor. This game, you come out in a zone, a box and one, slow down the game, give up 15 points in the first half. So, kudos to the coaching from there. But what I think also goes unshown, and where my question comes, is the during the game coaching. The third quarter, all of a sudden Northgate gets their game. They start their transition game. They start getting steals. What was the coaching change at the end of the third quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter, that you made to stop that run?
We just wanted to switch up a little bit. They, right off, the inbound or the inbound pass, they just drove it, and I thought our guys didn't do a good job in those last couple minutes of trying to stay in front of anybody. I thought we were overextending our box and one a little bit too far, and they were getting downhill. So I just told them to kind of pick it up at half court, and then if it wasn't 5, that you guys could really sag in and give some extra help, because we want to invite the outside shot from the corners.
Good. Well, I guess the biggest question is now, you're going back to the hospital, you're going to have to stay there, you got to work tomorrow, you got to get back up to the game, get ready for, big game on. We didn't see a final yet, but I don't know if you heard a final.
I think they played 8.
Oh, they played 8,
so we're getting ready to tip right now.
Okay. So, but anyways, congratulations, good luck. The rest of the way, we'll be rooting for you and be there with you.
Thank you. Special shout out, real quick, to the wife and family, and especially the baby. But I probably don't do this enough as my coaching staff. I got 4 awesome assistants. I told them probably around 3 o'clock that, it wasn't looking good. Things started to pick up pretty quick, that I probably wasn't going to make it to, our walkthrough or shoot around here. I said, but I'll be there at some point, and they just took it from there, and that's all I had to do was show up. So, I'm very appreciative of them.
Well, before we let you go, I want to hear from you. You had a moment with Liam Gallagher. I know he fouled out, but he played great minutes all throughout the ball game. What did you say to him in that moment, and just talk a little bit about what was shared in that situation?
Yeah, I told him, the reason that we're in this position, which was we were up 20 with 2 minutes left, is because, you made some shots, you took care of the ball, and I thought he was a little frustrated. He fouled out, but I just told him, hey, there's 2 minutes until you're playing at the piece, so cheer on your teammates for these last 2 minutes, do whatever you got to do from the sideline, and be a good teammate, which he always is, and do it that way. If you can't affect direct play out on the floor, cheer your teammates on, for these last 2 minutes and get it done.
My last question is, how much sleep do you think you're going to get tonight?
Probably not much, but that's all right. It's good.
Sorry, you'll be able to do some extra game prep, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Well, Coach, thanks so much for stopping by, and congratulations.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely. Christian Hyland of the victorious Greensburg Central Catholic Centurions as they head to the Class 2A championship.